can't take the shoes off this G.I. Joe. Like, if you do it like, yeah, I forgot what you said would happen, but he was like, yeah.
I think it was just that you couldn't put them back on.
Oh, I don't know, dude. You're just like, dude, like.
You're pretty intense about your G.I. Joes. I do remember.
I was just like, oh shoot, dude, I didn't know that was a rule. Like, I'm not, like, I wasn't like going to, but I was just like, he was just like, dude, don't take the shoes off. I was like, all right.
They were hard to put back on.
Yeah.
It was like impossible.
The rubber.
Yeah. It took all
But
my
I
6-year-old strength.
didn't know anything about like military or like G.I. Joe, so I thought it was just like you're not supposed to take shoes off of G.I. Joe like that. You don't.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like that kind of thing. Yeah. I thought it was like a military like.
You'll get discharged for having those shoes.
You're considered AWOL once you take your boots off.
No longer a G.I. Joe. It's just now.
It's just a doll.
It's a can doll.
It's a doll once the shades are off.
That's one of the really dang. I'm surprised I remember that.
See?
I mean, I remember taking said G.I. Joes for my Barbie's boyfriends. I hooked my girls up.
That's funny.
Ken who?
No, that's his. Leave it there.
I can't believe I didn't take the time to explain to you that that's why I didn't want to come off.
Sharon, what's your story?
My favorite story is when Dad freaked out because he couldn't find his like fat wad of $100 bills.
Oh god, yeah.
And we went around looking for
remember
them,
that?
and I opened Joseph's bottom drawer of his dresser, and there were just hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars in the drawer.
Honestly, yeah, that's probably like thousands and thousands. Legit.
I found Joseph's like, I didn't do it!
Hey, look at that. I earned him.
I earned him. Pretty much.
John?
What's mine?
I have so many stories.
Yeah, I think that
I know which one.
You guys were little.
What, Jeff?
I think the earliest memory for me, because
Early is your favorite. It's supposed to be favorite.
it's hard though, because there's a lot of them.
What's the first one off the top of your head?
The first one, because I met him, they sat him next to me because he used to get in trouble all the time in class. And I was like the good boy. Yeah. And honestly, that's low-key how I was. I was like, oh man. But we started talking.
That turned out to be cool, right?
We started talking about Disneyland. So that's how we met. And then we ended up just going to Disneyland.
Turn down the radio.
We met.
Unplug the radio.
I started that conversation.
Yeah. And I was like, don't talk to me. I'm trying to do my work.
Dream?
Stop, bad
I think I felt bad for like making you feel awkward. Like I think I felt like this guy doesn't want me to be here, so I'm gonna be nice.
I thought it was cool though because you always brought snacks. I never brought snacks.
Was wearing black at that age?
Oh, dude.
Probably.
Where were you getting those snacks though? Because Mom didn't buy any.
It was just like mini wheats. I thought mini wheats were cool.
Maybe we don't
No,
know.
the radio.
We're a celiac kid, that's when it all started.
Probably.
Caesar, would you have memories?
I think I'll say the one about Joseph. You already said it a little bit ago,
Fun.
but Joe was like, what, 7th grade?
Oh, okay. The first one?
Right?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
What was that, yeah. 7th
8th grade.
right?
8th grade.
You sure it was 8th grade?
Yeah.
So what, it was like after lunch or something like that?
After school.
I was gonna walk back to my class and like
It's after
junior
school.
high.
It's after school.
After school? I don't even remember.
You were going to the bus or walking
Okay.
home.
And you saw
And
me,
he
right?
doesn't remember the
And you were like,
details.
hey, how do you read these things? And I thought it was like any math homework or freaking like, I don't know, science homework or something like that.
Of course it would not be. Why would you ever think I would? Okay, go ahead.
And then it ended up being guitar tabs, just like, you know, all the numbers, all the lines, and like.
Because I had heard on the street. Word on the street was that you knew how to read tabs.
I cracked the code. I cracked the code in 8th
Yeah.
grade.
You cracked the code.
I was like, oh yeah.
I didn't really know you.
So you see your guitar, that string is this string, and that number is this fret, and that's pretty much it. He was like, oh, for sure, dude, thanks. And then like a month later, he was shredding on the guitar, and like playing songs, and all kinds of stuff. That was tight.
That's a good story.
Good story.
It's a cool story. I always remember that.
Caesar, you were the mastermind behind all this?
He did his own thing, man. He just like took off.
Yeah, I know about him doing his own thing. Him and Billy.
Crap like that
Yeah.
still happens all the time, you guys, with me and Caesar.
He had no choice with all the
That was just the first thing that happened.
Yeah, that was like the earliest, coolest memory I have. Man.
Yeah.
Do you have any good memories of Joseph recently?
Recently,
Well, I've known Mike for like 2 or 3 years now.
Okay.
We've been chilling for
Still good
a
times.
minute. But yeah,
usually just meet up and we just end up playing.
Yeah.
Somewhere, we're just here.
play music.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is cool.
Anybody else want to share a story about Joe?
Next.
I met Joseph at Kaiser.
That was a good one.
Football, yeah, football.
Like
I
studio.
was running outside and seeing Joseph on top of Julio, who was like two times bigger than Joseph. But he had been picking on Joseph for a long time, and Joseph was on top of him. And Julio was like, no, stop!
Yeah.
You were unloading.
Aw. Try it now. Try it now.
That's the best memory.
You were unloading on him, dude?
I guess.
It's more about Dad, though, but like we were at Tucson at Uncle Rick's house.
When I drowned?
Pool, and I think Joseph either jumped out of the floaty tube he was in, or got out of his floaty vest or something.
No, I couldn't swim. So, but like, so all the big kids were having fun. So I was like jumping off of the side of the pool. Yeah, I was like jumping off the side of the pool into the middle of like the inner tube, and then just like catching it and hanging like that. So I was doing that over and over again.
And then you slipped out of it, right? Or you slipped out somehow.
I didn't catch it, and I went straight through the middle of the inner tube, just straight up.
And Dad saw this and thought Joseph had like drowned or was like sinking to the bottom.
Oh, I was gonna
Jumped
die. I
in
was
in his
gonna
white
drown for
pants,
sure.
Jumped in his white pants and saved Joseph.
Yeah, he was wearing all white.
And then he
He jumped in.
He was in a very silent desert outfit.
all white.
It's like, boy, I did this
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, thank you for saving my life that time, Dad. You were the first one. John Steven was the second person that saved my life.
Are you serious?
Sharon was the third person that saved my life. And Billy's grandma was the fourth person that saved my life.
Right across.
Is that the cabin?
Yeah.
What should happen?
Cabin.
3 of those 4 times I was almost drowning, basically. I was gonna drown.
Oh, she was.
That's why I don't mess with water anymore.
Don't go swimming.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you kidding?
I didn't know.
Do you know how to swim now?
Yeah, I know how to swim.
Okay, that we need to clarify.
I didn't comprehend the danger at that time.
I'll bring like a life jacket and like, hey dude,
Yeah.
throw this on.
Remember?
With your grandma, we were crossing the river,
Oh yeah.
and then you had already crossed.
Story about.
And then I was next. And then your grandma slipped and fell. So I turned around to like help her, and then I slipped and fell. And then she caught me, and I was about to like fly through the rapids into the freaking rocks. And then your grandma caught me by like the shirt or the like, hand or something like that.
Yeah, she told me about that.
That was legit.
It was nuts. It was nuts. I felt like such an idiot.
I
was like-
you're helping.
I know, but still, like, I was one that ended up needing saving. It was funny.
So the 5th time someone saved your life, it was Jesus.
Yeah, amen. That was the main one.
Man, that's so cool.
Well, I'll never forget the fight that Joseph and Sharon had with the
Oh God.
Bam Bam Bat? The Bam
Oh.
Bam
Not
Bat?
a fight, that was a straight strike in the face.
Why though? How did it start?
Nothing. I just.
Nothing? That's why I always heard nothing, nothing.
There was no reason. Me and Sharon didn't like each other, so I got a bat and I hit her in the face. Then she kicked me in the stomach across the room. Because I was 4, which means
It was-
she was like 9.
It was the other way around. Sharon kicked him first, then he waited upstairs for her
No.
when she opened the door.
No.
And when I came out of the bathroom, he went, BAM!
Yeah, I popped her right in the face for no reason. At all. And then she kicked me in the stomach across the living room.
And she's like, put on your face, buddy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When did this start turning into a roast? Somebody else.
Wait.
Joseph Alberti.
You gotta go
Wasn't
next,
a roast.
Marlene. You gotta go next.
What's your favorite story
I know
about
you have something.
about Joseph?
Okay, I went to Food for Less because I
Hey,
am a fat girl.
A favorite story.
And then
Not food
Joe knows this because he's always telling me to ask Billy for advice because I'm a fat girl. And I went to Food for Less and I remember seeing 3 for $5 Oreos and they were the big
Oh no, I know what
And
you're
I was
gonna say. I know
like,
what you're
dude,
gonna
my
say.
mom's not there. Let's go take some Oreos to the house and we'll just all eat
My mom's
Oreos.
not there.
And I get there and I'm like, I could buy like literally 6 for $10 and I had like a master plan. So I said, no, let's just get one. So, dude, I don't know if we ended up getting one, but when we got home, Joseph was already, he beat us to it, sitting down with a whole bunch of Oreos in his mouth. How many did you eat though? And I just remember he said he already got to 2 or something like that. And I said,
2
2
what?
cookies, and you said 2 things of,
2 lines?
no, 2 packages of Oreos. And
I
was
did
like,
2 lines of Oreos.
And
I know you guys remember that. I know you guys probably remember that.
And that is the best story I can
How old
tell
are
you
you,
about him because I was like, they were like
Probably like
this.
15 or 16.
That's so
How old are you?
That's pretty good.
The Oreo man, he'll forever be the Oreo
That's a pretty good.
man. Lila man.
Where's Lala?
Over here.
Oh, there you are.
When we were little,
Oh god. Oh god.
Here we
when
go.
me and Michael used to live with Grandma at the same time, Uncle Joe would chase us around the house with towels. Yeah, you go like that. You go like that.
You were really good at that.
We did for our backyard.
You must have liked doing that because I've seen you do that. Like, yeah, as an adult, I've seen you do that. Like,
That's a deal, dude. That's
Oh, band practice or what, Joe?
I'm pretty sure, like, yeah.
I thought that's only in the shower room, like in the locker room.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the heck?
No, there's just towels around. Joe do it for fun. Just like, you're just good at
Craziest
it.
time is where I don't know how, but he had a rubber band gun too.
That was cool.
I had a quick story. I remember answering the door one time and the cops were at the door and Joseph and Johnny had been throwing rocks at cars.
Were you there? Were you there? No, it wasn't rock.
Trying to bring that one up.
It was water balloons. Were you there?
I wasn't trying to bring that one
I don't think I was
up.
there.
I think she's like the mastermind behind it.
No, that was the time you were there, I think.
Yeah, because we were making mud balls in the back. Guess who had to take the heat? It's your
Maybe not.
Are you serious? Yes!
She helped us out though.
No, the cop thought it was me. I was like, sir, I'm 19. Which means Damaris was like 22.
Yeah, that's why I said
It's hard enough as arguing, right?
It was just
No,
like
you were 20. I was 18. I was like, sir, why would I be? I was like, it was them.
we didn't switch shirts.
I did. I think we
I don't remember that.
And they're still
I remember
arguing
thinking,
about
like,
it.
switching boxes is so bad. We can't do this.
My favorite memory of Elias is when we had bunk beds.
Caesar already
We had
knows.
bunk beds. We had bunk beds, and like it wasn't time to wake up for school, but for some miracle, I freaking got out of bed and went downstairs, and I went back upstairs, and Elias's entire bed fell down into the floor.
It's like a stepbrother's like moment.
Yeah, it was a step.
I was on top of it.
And he was just like waking up all confused. Because he was asleep when it fell.
What the heck? And that was the 5th time you got saved.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Remember when we got hit by a truck?
Oh my gosh.
Legit?
Yeah, I think he took it too short, and we were just waiting.
I'm saying I can't be right. That's crazy.
The grace of God.
Vince, you got something to say about Joe?
Okay, this one time when Joe was about 10.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good already.
What happened? Oh, what the heck?
Back in 9
When I was about 10, Vince was touring with the OC Supertones.
So then we probably saw him.
So we probably knew him.
Didn't know.
I'm staring at you.
Let's see.
Staring at your butt.
Loose connection. festivals. So it's not like we were booked together like a package deal, but we played the same stage as them. Was Anne Berlin.
Oh heck no! Heck
And
no!
I'd honestly had forgotten all about them until I met Joe and found out they were his favorite band.
Kind of my favorite.
That's crazy.
So I completely like wrote them off or whatever. And then I found their biggest fan years later. But the one
It's
thing
true,
I
man.
do,
That's
the
the
one
best,
thing I
right?
do
Yeah.
know
Dan, when
about
was,
Joe is he's a dang good drummer.
Thanks, man. Thank you, Vince.
Props for that.
what's your best memory?
saying
Daniel,
that.
when did you meet Joseph,
no.
your brother?
For 8 years? I've only known this guy for 8 years.
I think the first time I met you was because you were coming to get Elias and we were at Denny's or something.
Oh, I don't even
After
remember.
a show. Yeah. I think you got out of the car to come and get him.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
But we didn't really talk very much at that point. I think I was still under scrutiny.
Hold on. Jason,
Yeah, he has to get Hayes.
I know Jason has one. Jason, what's your favorite memory of me? There's a certain color involved.
Alright.
That's a hint.
I remember, we didn't know each other that well because you were younger than me, but
Yeah, I was like
I
6.
have this picture on the lawn in front of Calvary Alto.
Oh.
Joseph's
A punk show
skating
playing.
with black Converse and orange Dickies. And
Yeah.
Orange.
Orange
like,
Dickies?
like, because you were like 8 pounds below or something.
Yeah.
I see you got him.
He was probably 8 years old and I was like 12, 13 or whatever. And I just always have this vision of him. So seeing him now, I'm like I missed the whole band era and the drums and everything. So I'm like, I still have it in my head like a little kid, but now he is weird now. So it's pretty cool.
He always brings it up though. It cracks me up. I freaking crack up laughing every time he brings it up. Because he always says he pictures me with orange Dickie shorts skating at a punk show at Calvary Alto.
That's an oxymoron.
Freaking funny.
Did you say you had a picture of it?
No, just like
So funny.
Lenore, what's your favorite? What's your favorite or your craziest memory of
Put
Joseph?
it up on your Instagram.
I do.
I don't really have funny ones. Like, I think mine are more sentimental. Like, Joseph has always been like this, instead of, like, I can't even call him my little brother. He's been like an older brother to my kids.
Yeah.
The uncle to my kids that, like, we didn't have any any uncles here in California. All our families in Texas are like far away. And Joseph just like swooped in and just
Took over the job.
Well, you guys would take care of him. I
he
remember
like
back in Marlene.
he would just come in. I would need like backup like in a swoop, and he'd just do it, even if he didn't want to. I could tell, like eventually when he started getting older. And it just broke my heart that I actually had a brother like that. I remember his white t-shirts when he would like roll them up like this,
When I was little?
and he would roll his pants.
Like Benny.
Yeah, like what's his name? Like James
Sandlot.
Dean. Like James Dean. And Sandlot, yeah. Sandlot was like the ultimate movie. We had to watch that movie like
Every day.
all the time.
Every day he ran like Benny.
Mom confiscated his flannels when he was being bad. He wasn't allowed to.
That was my punishment. I wasn't allowed to have my flannels.
And then I remember one thing that I do remember
funny,
is having to go to the show in the desert where it was blazing hot. Where was that place? All I remember is sweating my freaking breath off. It was so hot.
Reflections, probably. In Victorville? Victorville?
Oh yeah.
It was like super small. We were like, oh my god.
Dude, that was a scary one too.
That one was scary.
Because we went to pick up the tickets and like the venue guy was in like this crappy little office
It was like shotgun.
with the freaking shotgun in the corner. We were like,
He was strapped.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We were like 14. We were like 14. signing a contract saying like if you don't sell the tickets, we get to keep your equipment and all this stuff.
Yeah, he was like being like super threatening and stuff.
I remember them.
Wow.
Being all freaked
We're
out.
like,
And
well,
our parents had them.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we
all
want to
paying
play.
money because we were so afraid
Yeah.
that they weren't going to be able to get the tickets. We already knew we're not going to be able to get all the tickets. So we would start scraping up money.
Yeah.
All the parents were like, all right.
Trish would
Awesome.
actually,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Trish would fork out a lot of money
It was cool.
actually.
It was
Yeah.
cool
When we
though.
wouldn't, yeah, well, not a lot, but like when we wouldn't sell tickets, I remember she would pick up the slack sometimes. So I do
I
remember
remember.
Pretty sure I bought one.
that. Yeah, at one point. You bought one.
I remember, and this is actually Elias though. I remember going to the show in LA, and Jesse just got a brand new truck, and so we're hauling everything and the drum sets and everything in there. And Elias comes with his studded belt buckle, remember? And he goes and he starts leaning over and it's like.
When you gotta bring the
We're gonna put him on blast, baby. Put him on blast, dude.
Alright, Ryan.
Right.
Joe and Johnny used to be the babysitters when we were
Oh yeah, we used to stay up late at Lenore's house to play video games.
Did they let you stay up late?
I think it was just mom and dad used to always be working, so they wouldn't come to the house and watch us.
At that point, we didn't care who came, as long as Joseph came, as long as somebody.
I remember that. I remember that.
Well, he
You
would
guys
tell me
did-
like, hey, you want to go help me, baby?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah. Caesar used to live next to you guys, so I would always text him like,
And
"Hey,
I'd
are
be
you
like,
there?"
hey, dude, are you at your sister's house? Let's hang out. It never happened.
never
And I was
happened.
like, are you there today? Are
Yeah.
you this weekend?
I never even went to that house.
Wow, I never knew that.
That's funny.
I remember you telling you, like, yeah, I was so young, like 14 or something. But I remember telling you, like, hey, Lenore, my friend Caesar lives, like, right here around the corner
We
or
always
whatever.
try to meet up, but it never worked out.
Never worked out. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I remember you being
You
like,
do that?
yeah, you can bring whoever you want. Just like, if you can come Friday night, like, come watch the kids, come watch the boys.
Whatever gets over here.
Who remembers when Uprise played at the, was it at downtown Disney and the curtains went down?
I don't remember that. I'm kidding.
The guy with the ponytail.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Did they really do that?
Downtown Disney.
That's still like one of my favorite like memories, honestly.
Yeah?
Playing,
Johnny.
Yeah, he like.
That was it.
I thought that was awesome.
Get off my stage. Check all this stuff out, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Flipping out.
when will that like ever happen?
I don't regret that at all.
When will that ever happen? Like, you
All
know,
of my friends and family were laughing at me, but I do not regret that at all.
yeah. I
We
was
were
laughing,
clapping
too.
for you. We weren't
I
laughing.
had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, I felt like we were all on the same page. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
screw
because
those guys. Like,
he gave us like a certain amount of time, so we had a certain amount of songs. But because like the whole night was running behind schedule, they wanted to like,
Shortcut you.
yeah, they put us on stage and they were like, instead of 25 minutes, you guys have
I
20
remember
minutes.
that. We were mad.
And I was like, okay. I was like, we're playing our set list.
well, it was funny because I don't remember. This is how I think I remember it. I remember them telling us like that's it, and then like we kind of like looked at each other. And,
One more song.
yeah, just like we're one more song real quick.
Well, here's the thing. We used to do that all the time. We
Yeah.
used to do that all the time.
yeah.
They'd be like, you're done. Or like, this is your last song. And we'd be like, nah.
I think
We didn't think Disney had a system for
Yeah.
going around that.
Yeah, seriously.
We never had curtains at other venues. You can just keep playing. No one's gonna do anything.
Well, they cut off our sound too. They just like.
That was awesome.
That's a cool way to go down.
I really enjoyed that.
That's a cool way to go
We
down.
went out with honor. We went out with glory.
Disney's all it seems that they're doing.
Who else has ever done that? They're probably
Nor you
nobody.
see the hook come out.
It's all like high school band. It's like,
You love that ball. I brought that. You have all the fun stuff.
Wait, I have a fun memory with
You're
Damaris.
not gonna take it?
All right. Is it the mattress one?
No, we went to a show.
Oh, that's
I was like 16, and we went to a show in LA, and we didn't know it was 21 and over. So we just like wrote the stamp on my hand, and like I went in. But then I got kicked out.
How far did you make it in?
I got all the way in. I was there for like 10 minutes.
He doesn't think we're
Yeah.
You one of these. You came out of there.
Wait a second. That guy was a kid.
He didn't have to do Dude, that's funny.
It also drew a big one.
Mommy.